had the other quarterfinal play out while we were on break. Noblesse managed to knock out Huncho. So the winner of this will play Noblesse for the finals of the loser bracket against Namasaur. The winner of that will play Cryptic Witcher for the grand final of the World Championship.
Yeah, definitely getting to the pointy end of the tournament now.
It's like we're watching Exie.
Yeah, luck of the draw who we spectate the first round, I guess. Looks like a fairly standard control deck on Exie's side so far.
Well, Forgem. I was thinking TgS was playing control too, but Forgem and Manticore are a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, it's obviously interesting when you see, like, you know, we kind of say a lot of players are playing like this 4-color control to give themselves access to the powerful mythics, but there's still a lot of decision making, a lot of play within that in terms of how aggressive and which way you choose to build the deck.
Appreciate how fast these guys are playing to begin with as well.
Yeah, it makes a bit of a change from spectating like Huncho and Nemasaur's matches. Obviously, these players who have played so many games against each other throughout the World Championship, especially with these probably the same decks or similar decks, will be very much getting to a point of understanding the matchup and knowing what they wanted to do.
Does he get the Eyes of Sin? He does. But the banish had a mild backfire there in that it gave an extra 2 HP to the Titan. Probably worth it in exchange for pushing damage though.
Well, there's the 2 HP dealt with, I guess.
So TgS was getting a fair bit of damage through, but is now up against solid walls. Triple Nifty in hand.
Just waiting for the right target, really.
Oh, paper. I wonder if that's just his gem fix. So freezing the Titan buys time Fenrir to gain 1 extra power. Combo it with Lorem Ipsum and Venus trade or TgS. Quite a bit of pressure on Exie, hey?
Yeah. Unfortunately, with being banished, Fenrir is still very playable, even with Exie not having the right colors.
But it does reset its power.
True.
Even more juicy to 50 now. some buffs. Guardian. Paper hands to stem the bleeding a little bit. Nice pressure from TgS. Very different play to what we've seen for most of this tournament.
Yeah, much more aggressive take on sort of 4-color decks. Potentially, this is the answer to the Rainbow Champion deck. Don't give it the time it needs to establish itself.
Exie's putting up a pretty decent defense so far, though.
It's an awkward
Although
board
there's always
state.
playing Guardian minions versus actually clearing your opponent's board. Especially when you're playing a deck that clearly has so much banish.
Which is a regular. Makes the elementals now a trade into the Minotaur at least. That still gives a easy 2-for-1 against the Satoshi.
Maybe he's got a crypto ban, runs the Raini gun in, plays that, runs it into the Satoshi. Ooh. Or just banish. Yeah, that's what I was saying about he don't clear the board. Now he's within crypto ban range. Yeah, very hard to come back from this spot.
Almost in snow leopard range now. Could Satoshi and liquidate your own Satoshi?
Always angling for someone to liquidate their own minion, hey.
It's a fun play.
One day.
Yeah, works nicely with Sloth. Sloth and Gluttony not seeing that much play this World Championship. Maybe post formations they'll see a bit more action.
You gotta TgS has the crypto ban, right? If not, it could get interesting, but
Yeah.
even without, if he's got another ban it.
Yeah, I mean that's
Pretty
a
big
big
wall.
wall.
Gonna play
Yeah,
the
Minotaur
Zeal
2
down
or Zeal, I think. Zeal?
Yeah, Zeal.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yield farming? Just to... Yeah, why not? Laura Mibson has the life steal.
Oh, some would be good. It's a bit late.
Yeah, if he gets clicked back. I wonder if that turn order was different. If he played the draw first with Laura Mibson, maybe that might have affected.
Yeah. Generally, in a card game, you want to be, if you're going to be drawing as part of your turn, you want to do it as early as possible so you have maximum information, right?
Yeah. Although, to be fair, every minion's asleep at the moment, so there's no immediate benefit. But even whacking it on the Satoshi.
Yeah. I mean, Laura Mibson. Looks like he doesn't have the crypto ban. Wow.
So clear it the old-fashioned way.
The wall is holding for now. And now he can lure Ipsum into a big lifesteal, actually. Oh!
Airdropping the crypto ban would be
BM.
such BM.
Nah. Yeah. That's big. Arm Ipsum Satoshi now is like a big swing, actually.
You can even Lorem Ipsum Zeal this turn.
Yeah. Or Titan, or can you do? You can't do all three, right? It's 5 plus 4, 9. You can do 2 of these cards.
Buff the Satoshi.
So you're a Fire Elemental.
Fire Elemental gives you the most.
Takes 8 off the board, heals 8.
Yeah. Do you want to Titan, or do you just want a massive Zeal?
Zeal is what, 10? He's got a total of 12, 16, 19 HP.
Theoretically, Ooh, hasn't got the second pink for the liquidate.
You could trade the Fenrir into the Rainigon and then Zeal. Should clear the 3 small minions at least. That's the safer play, I would think. It also gets you the heal from the Fenrir.
I mean, it also just
This
prevents
is the time.
the Rainigon being able to switch to Satoshi. Means it has to be the
Yeah.
elemental.
I mean, he has healed himself a fair bit, so there's not imminent risk of death.
Mm.
Titan is immune to banish at least.
Ooh,
Oh, double hit on the Satoshi. That's quite unlikely. Still up against the ropes. Could stake the Shark Tooth and go to 1. Liquidate the Elon makes sense. Deal. Does he stake the Shark Tooth? Stake it. I guess he could die to like a Manticore Bob if he were like a.
it's tempting to switch over and look at what's in TgS's hand, but we'll keep the way we've been doing it and stick to one player's view.
Yeah.
So we know
Oh,
there's no
what a
crypto
flash.
ban.
There wasn't at least. He could have drawn one now.
May not run
Think
it in this
that-
deck. Maybe runs it in the other one.
Not bad, but
That's game unless Exie can draw an answer. That's not an answer.
not an answer. You stake it, see what you get.
Oof. Is that? Nah, not enough. Costs too much.
Didn't have enough gems. He was yeah, a few off.
Close though.
Yeah.
We saw in a
Wow.
previous game,
What a game.
envying a Chad is an interesting play.
Still had some Satoshi gems that could have been a good combo.
Mm.
Well,
So that
GG.
is game 1.
TgS, right?
Yeah, we'll switch
Switch over
over.
to TgS's perspective.
Yeah.
Money print.
Aggressive green deck. Ah, spectator bug. There we go. Hey, Professor Cohen. First time I think we've seen that today.
Yeah.
Fill the board, give it force field. Pretty strong play.
Glossy. We've seen a pretty good mix of colors, right? Like across all 7, I think.
Yeah, we're seeing some impressive range of decks. A lot of decks obviously leaning into that 4-color theme to give themselves access to some of the powerful mythics, and obviously the 7DS mythic in particular is seeing a lot of love today.
I wonder if TgS will run Chubby Aliens in this deck. See a bit of green. I know his opponent ran it last match.
I mean, I personally, if you're in green, you want to just whack one in there anyway. It's such a, it can be such an amazing end game card. The green theme deck is actually a really good example of a way to play it, where you've got all the quick mana ramp, draw into big minions, and then you use that tempo advantage to give yourself time for the chubbies to sort of power up. And before you know it, you're dropping multiple massive minions on the board each turn. which is very hard for any deck to come back from.
What was the game we saw earlier today where the Eyes of Sin powered out and going to first powered out an early mythic minion?
Oh, it was one of them.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of RTLOL
The opponent
today.
died before they got to 10 gems, so
Yeah.
that was an interesting one. I think it was a Nemesaur game, wasn't it?
Feels like it. Strong sand elemental there. And we've got Temperance here too. Shout out to one of my favorite cards from 7DS. There's a lot of them. But Temperance in particular was one of those cards where we came up with the design. It's like, can we actually do this? Like, what does this do to the game? And we tested it, and it's like, yeah, this is actually pretty fun. So,
Yeah.
you can time it correctly. Temperance out of nowhere can have a drastic effect on the game. And obviously, the big thing is, it's not so much about the fact that you can't stake gems anymore to gain more gems. It's really about the fact that you lose that extra draw every time.
Ooh, regulate.
It's a nice regulate.
Yeah. Regulated into oblivion, basically.
That sounds oddly familiar for,
Yeah, the crypto space.
yeah.
Coming up soon. I've definitely seen that happen to multiple industries in Australia, or as I like to fondly call it, Nanny State Island.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you, but I also did have surgery earlier this year, and all I had to pay for was the parking, so...
Oh yeah, I wouldn't live anywhere else.
Yeah,
but yeah, no country's perfect. Australia's as close as it gets, though, probably. Niftying the Seraph and killing it.
Oh, good spot. Regulate doesn't quite get it done. Regulate's not bad, though. Knocks the shield off, too.
Stakes it instead.
A little short of pink at the moment for the Dorsey and the Cohen. Always one of those challenges when you're running 3-color or 4-color decks. Just making sure you've got the right colors there. You know, theoretically, you can put any cards in any deck, but sometimes you need to just, yeah, be very conscious of how your gems will develop. Exie again, able to just establish that really wide board. Although...
This time on a much higher HP total.
Yep. But also this time with TgS with a rug in hand, so... I think we're going to see a rug this turn.
Yeah, it's a pretty good spot for it.
I mean, 4 for 1, you really can't ask for more, can you?
You can. I don't know if it's right to. You could regulate, kill the sand elemental, nerf the rest, try to bait some more.
Yeah.
He takes the safe, the rogue.
Man, the art team did a really great job with that VFX.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. No time travel in here either to... Oh, the Envy.
Oh, there's 2 going back the other way. It should have swung first, but doesn't really make a difference. Could have potentially saved Regulate there and had 2 minions on the board. Not sure if that's better or worse. Does Exie just drop a okay. Does he just drop a Q rug there?
Rug.
Can't liquidate it. That'll work though.
If you want an even trade, yeah, that's 2 for 1 there for you, like, not in your favor.
Yeah.
So, Exie definitely getting a pretty strong advantage here, I'd say.
There's the
Raini
Aurora as well.
setting up the long game. He's got a lot of inevitability between 2 Q-Rogs, Aurora, 47 HP.
Chooses not to play the Satoshi there. Baiting the rug, I guess?
Paid off.
We know there's still one more in hand. Can't liquidate Aurora. Don't want a Temperance yet. Really can't play 2 cards.
He could liquidate, he has to stake one on the legendary pinks though. Or like the Temperance or something.
Yeah, like, what in your hand here do you actually want to stake?
Probably the Temperance to liquidate. I don't know if you need the HP.
Actually, he's only got 4 green as well.
Yeah, true. Oh. Pauses, takes the 11. He's gonna play the Temperance, I guess.
And that's not bad just to get gems back out. 1 short on the Zeal. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. But it's not gonna
That's 1 rug dealt with.
Yeah, he could have 2, right?
We know he has
One
2
from
from
the
the
enemy. His own.
Envy.
Yeah, but as in he could have 1 from his deck. He's got a Chad in his deck.
Chad.
Yeah, of course it's the same one, actually, isn't it?
I mean, that's probably going to draw out liquidate number 2.
Yep. I wouldn't expect Exie to have a lot of burst. And TgS has already seen the deck from last game, so I don't know that you'd need to play Temperance yet. Dorsey also represents a 5 HP heal to the hero, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, 5 to the hero, 2 to all friendly minions.
That'll do it. Spring for 7.
You want a Temperance here, you're staking the Blaze Dog, but you don't really have much to follow it up with either. You'd Cohen, but that's not great.
Yeah, it's definitely a difficult spot.
Dorsey doesn't actually get you out of lethal range, yeah.
Zilla's not a good trade with the Rainy gone.
YOLO the Zeal here?
Oh,
What else is there? Here we go.
good luck. Best case Mastodon, really. You're not gonna kill that Rainy gone.
Oh,
Ouch.
I think that's game, yeah. Well, it's not game, but it's...
I mean, that was about the expected result. He had to get lucky to kill the Mastodon.
Throws the Liquidate away. game.
GG.
Nice use there of the
One of
Lorem
hit.
Ipsum. So which is the deck?
Alrighty, back
So the deck we haven't
to
seen would be one of Exie's. Is that right?
yeah, we swap back to Exie now.
Yeah. Yeah, let's wait till after the. Ooh, we have a very aggressive deck here. With the 7DS. Interesting choice to stake or regulate when you've seen like a very aggressive turn 1 drop from Exie.
Yeah.
Oh, this is an awkward spot. I guess you stake the Centaur, play the Manta. No, get rid of the Crypto Man. Probably really wish you still had the regulate. Oh, or had another one.
Looks like this is gonna be a Phoenix deck, right?
I mean, it's got the Lambo, so you'd imagine, and you're in
It's
red.
got a red, yeah.
At the very
So
least,
maybe it's like a early game aggro to get to the Phoenix late game and then just outlast.
yeah. Looking nice here, because they quite have the right colors.
Missed the 50-50.
I mean, you maybe just 7DS here. Look for the
Yep.
gems. Yeah, there it is. Not a bad turn.
I want to play the huddle.
Stakes the Vitalik as well. These are interesting choices against what's... I mean, we've obviously got the benefit we can see Exie's hand.
TgS plays his budget Rise of Sin.
If you want to go wide, you can Imp and Zeus. Maybe even stake away the Exodus here if you need the colors. Or just stake the hodls.
That's surprising.
If TgS doesn't have an answer this turn, there's a lot of potential damage swinging in next turn.
Yeah, Hell's Hammer.
That's not a great answer. You probably just freeze it and just ignore it.
We do know, however, that TgS has Temperance in his deck. I don't know that Exie knows that yet.
True. And to be
So
fair,
he could overextend.
the last game was only up to 4th ring, so it didn't seem like he was hunting for the 5th.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's tempting to just do 19 to face here, but...
I think that's the right play, honestly. I wouldn't bother... I was thinking maybe you don't drop the Zeus because you don't want to give extra gems. But you get the benefit of it first. At least here you're representing lethal. And I mean, a temperance here is a really awkward way to try to catch back up.
Yeah, definitely. You wouldn't want to do it here.
Well, there's 10, so Rug or Chatter online.
Look, it is.
Gave up the Aurora for it.
Aurora's a big tempo loss at this point. It's hard to play when you're behind, I believe. It's within energy blast range.
Ellie yield farming? Maybe just energy blast it. Don't even risk it.
Rainbow Champion.
That's interesting. Have we just not seen champions? I was not expecting that.
Yeah, that's really unexpected. He wouldn't just be playing it without the other champions, would he?
If he just wants a 7 rainbow cost body, or I guess
I suppose
theoretically.
like if it's just a staking body, yeah.
Yeah,
like
but
just
I mean,
a fixed.
if it's just a staking card, you just run Rainy guns, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but then the deck construction limits. Maybe he wanted it in his other deck, or
Yeah, true. Interesting choice.
he does have some pretty ambitious like the energy blast he needs another yellow for example.
That's nice. Trade in there as well.
Yeah, perfect. Keeps the pressure on.
Yeah, I can't imagine that there's going to be a champion in the last, what, 18 cards? Yeah. There's the Temperance.
Ooh, temperance.
Very interesting effect. Obviously, when you deck like what TgS is, really important to make sure you've got the right gems out by now. That's why you've got a full tray, you can't sort of filter them anymore.
Also reduces you down to 1 card draw per turn. Unless you cast like yield farming or something.
Goes for the blast. Sits on the Wen Lambo, because that obviously can combo with Shift as well. As in you can play it without them expecting it. Zeal's a board clear. You just sort of go wide here, maybe. Exodus doesn't feel great.
So Leprechaun can generate rainbow recharge gems. You can't stake them anymore with the temperance.
Still let you just use them as a spell.
I love that interaction with their marker. And CZ, instant yellow recharge.
there's a yellow champion. There's no way this is a rainbow champion deck, is there?
He already staked the Rainbow Champion, didn't he?
Yeah, but if you don't need it. Maybe it's there just for the mind game value?
4 colors, haven't we? I mean, yeah, but there's rainbows to get the other 3, I suppose. Yeah, I'd be very surprised if it's a Rainbow Champion deck.
Leopard's not bad here. If you want to do the super greedy play, you'd ping. Not really.
There's the Phoenix.
Good old Phoenix Lambo.
Don't even really need it at this point. I think it's very hard for TgS to come back. I mean, Phoenix will help.
Yeah, I mean, 1 card in hand. You could probably just even Energy Blast. Can you do both? No, not enough yellow. Yeah, I'm tempted just to trade there. Gives you a stake if you wanted to, but then just drop the Phoenix and go.
Sheriff losing his shield to the guy market straight away.
Yeah, I would have to say this is Exie's game at this point.
Kurog just in case, yeah. He's just TgS or dog at this point.
Yeah.
I guess that's the downside of yeah, playing Temperance even in the mid game.
Yeah, Temperance is a very interesting card because while it's, gives you a huge swing in life, unless you're able to counteract the tempo disadvantage, and I mean if you're behind on board, Temperance doesn't catch you up. So one of those classic cards, very, very powerful, but a lot can depend on how and when you play it and how your opponent responds to it. What would that last card in TgS's hand have to be to potentially come back from here? Chubby doesn't do it. Knowing what's in Exie's hand, Liquidate doesn't do it.
Yeah, I just don't think it's possible, to be honest.
It would need to be a Rainbow Champion, and he'd need to be using a hacked client that felt he'd already played all the other champions. And even then he hasn't got the 7 gems, so he'd have to also hack the gems as well. Yeah, there's the GG.
He doesn't have lethal in hand, but yeah, not far off it.
I mean, slight misplay there. Should have played the Lambo first, but you know, don't think it's going to make a drastic difference. Still not lethal. Oh yes, it is. Draw, replay the Phoenix. Yeah. As made infamous by Huncho. That is the Phoenix Lambo combo. It's good to see that being played in the World Championships after it was so dominant for that short period of time and it sort of dropped off a bit again.
Yeah. Yeah, fantastic match there. Well played to both participants. Congrats